We're back. We're officially here. Alright. Everything's situated. Everything's ready to go. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Quinn Sullivan, and I am your storyteller for this Chronicle Chicago by Night, our VTM V5 game. Let's go around the horn real quick and introduce everybody. And our new lovely overlay, starting with, we'll work our way from the top down, Lamar.
Hello everybody, my name is Lamar the Con Guy. That's L-E-M-E-R, the Con Guy. I am playing Matthias. He's a religious nut.
Yeah, just the concept of your character, I guess. And go to Dana.
Hi everyone, I'm Dana, and tonight I'm playing Keller, and she likes to hit things, and apparently I'm not going to get to hit a whole lot of things.
Probably. And then we'll go to Vaughn.
Hey, I'm Vaughn. I'm playing Nathan tonight, who is a big history nerd, and he just got kidnapped, and we're going to see what happened with that.
Kidnapped and murdered all in one go.
Yay, what a great night.
All his fault, though.
Oh, totally. He hath drinking. The dumb bitch dude.
All right. And so, we'll start from there. And before we begin, we will say that this stream is brought to you by So Nerdwear. So Nerdwear is what the nerds wear. Click on the banner below and use the discount code SOULBEAR for 10% off of your order. Get some really cool stuff while you're there. Yeah, help our friend Mattai. All right. Before we begin, anything else? Cool. Matthias. You just killed a man. You drink his blood. Whispers in your ear as a door from Carreras Laundromat opens up, letting in the cold, windy air of Chicago. That hinting promise of winter over the horizon. You follow your fellow sister out into the sidewalk. It's all going to be okay, she says to you. Look at them. Look at all of them. Traversing around. So clueless. Like tiny ants in the dirt. They have an important role to play for us. We divine beings. Do you understand now, my child?
I think so.
Tell me. I want to hear what I am teaching you means to you. Am I being clear?
Your words are landing. I'm battling my old ways, but they are fading. I hear I hear multiple voices speaking, but yours does ring clear.
Good, I'm happy. You are welcome to our new family. To the church of truth. The true church of God. The church of Cain. A cab pulls up in front of you. And you see a man. He has a rosary around the Revere mirror, and he says, "Hey, are you guys going anywhere?" Yes, we are. We are. I can take you. Why don't you come in? After you, child.
Matthias gets into the cab.
The cabbie looks a little confused. He's like, "Child, all right."
She said Cain, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. He scoots over and I guess he takes the seat behind the cabbie.
Yeah. She follows him behind and says, "You sit on those like old leather crunchy seats. A number of pamphlets stuffed in the back that look like they haven't been changed out. You swear you see one from 2002. And as you sit down, the cabbie turns around, says, "So, where to?" And he stops. The sister is already just staring at him. And he's just silent. He's staring into his eyes. It almost looks like he's in a coma of sorts. A strange haunting has suddenly taken him over, a terror. It's not wild, it's dread. True dread, as if he's seen the dead. And silently he turns around, as if the sister answered, and he begins driving. Silently. No word. No music turned on. Just the headlights of a busy Chicago street. Zooming by. And the life and heartbeat of the streets of Chicago itself. I'm sure you must have questions for me. I will answer what I can. She turns to you.
Who are you?
I am but a humble sister in a great church. You may call me Mother.
Mother.
It's,
Okay.
it's the closest amalgamation. I brought you into the night, my angel. I brought you into this existence.
What just happened? I followed you into an alley, and then pain, and then black, and then no pain. I woke up. I'm murdered. I didn't. My temple murdered. My hands murdered.
No. No. Your hunger. Murdered. It is the only true thing that is. It is the only truth. There are so many lies in this world. Christ, Moses, Muhammad, the Nodist bishops. You're right. Your vessel is a temple. Before it was a mere foundation. And now that you are dead, you are a temple.
Dead.
Dead. Feel. Feel where your heart should be. Feel where your blood shall pump. Feel where the vitae of your mortal existence once was.
Thias just rubs his chest. Is he breathing?
No. You just noticed it right now. You haven't taken a single breath.
I've died.
And have been born again.
And you said the followers of Cain?
The Church of Cain.
The Church of Cain.
And its followers. No matter what you hear, we are not heretics. The Ivory Tower. The Crusaders. The crybabies. They all spread lies.
Cain is cursed.
Cain is blessed. You'll see. You'll see the... You'll meet somebody important to me. The one who dragged me away and showed me the true path to enlightenment. You meet them, and you shall see. And they will describe everything. For they know the truth. You are expected, not tonight, but you are born to this heaven, and you will be baptized in blood. My sweet angel. The taxi begins veering and beginning to slow down.
Mother, may I ask one more question?
Of course. The taxi stops.
Voices. I've always preached about hearing the voice, but This is very, very different. Is this a part of it?
So what? What was it?
Is this a part? The voices he hears in his head. Is this a part of the rebirth? Because I hear voices that were not there before.
The voice of God. We are blessed. They used to call me a panderer, a lunatic. Now, under my mentor, I am worshipped and welcomed. Come. She opens your cab door, and then the cabbie begins hitting his head onto the steering wheel. And not stopping. Sister Angelica turns and kind of goes, "Oh, what a waste of a good mind. Come, child."
Matthias is gonna get out, looking at the guy just bashing his head, but then turns and follows. Mother.
She begins walking you to what seems to be sort of like a old abandoned 2-story townhome. It's boarded up and has a number of spray paints and graffiti markings all over it. Do you have anything in Streetwise?
Sure. 1, yes.
Okay, what is your wits?
4, so 5 total.
Alright, roll me a wits plus Streetwise with your hunger dice. Oh, wait, you don't have any hunger. Never mind.
What's the key number? 6 up?
Yep.
4 successes.
4 successes?
Yep.
Alright. It's homeless code. Staying, actually, your specialty should have gone into that. It says pretty much to stay away. Don't come in here. Someone, and you read the count, 5 died here already.
Hmm?
You read, it pretty much says, like, 5 died here, stayed away.
Oh, okay.
Now, this last part is important. The night is our heaven, and the day is our damnation, our hell, our doom. You cannot try and run away in your slumber, even if you wanted to. It is the gift and the price we must pay for our Eden. Come. The city is so dangerous.
That's right. Yes, mother.
Very good.
Are there others like us? Here?
Actually, that is where we're going to jump over. Keller. You awaken in the very spot. No, not the very spot. The very place. The same warehouse, you're pretty sure. And where you once and last were. You have 5 hunger.
Oh, balls.
And you saw a strange blackness in your sleep. And you don't feel rested. You feel stiff and unmoved and still. It's almost like you're paralyzed. Where there should be a will to at least have the option to move your legs and your arms. You don't feel it quite yet. Some things for a survivor are so instinctual. Roll me a rouse check.
Is there just one?
Mm-hmm. 1.
Success.
You get up. You waken up. Oof. I don't know if you've ever had a night where you felt like you woke up less restful. That was definitely one of those nights. And you've slept in some pretty abandoned space, but nowhere where you see, turn your head and see a dead rat in a puddle of piss. You're hungry. You could eat a horse. Honestly, you feel like you're going to die if you don't eat something soon. How long have you been asleep?
Going to get up off the concrete ground. Do I remember what brought me here?
Mm-hmm.
These fuckers just leave me here? What the fuck? Get up, pop some joints. Is there anyone else around?
You find yourself in what appears to be the locked part of an office. The windows have all been... The metal has been from underneath 2 windows, like the sheet metal, has been pulled up to block out the window, you imagine. It is pretty ironclad, no light in here.
Can I see?
Yeah, you can see.
Okay.
Through a certain night vision, yes.
And I'm in an office.
You're in an office, yes. And it is obviously an office. Old abandoned office cabinets. What honestly looks like a nice office desk from the 50s, but it's broken down.
I'm gonna start patting myself down in my pockets. Is my phone on me?
Yes.
Fuck, I know what time it is. Jesus. I'll pull it out.
Okay. It's broken or not working.
What the fuck? This piece of shit.
Yeah, you have difficulty tapping the screen in order to get it back on.
Oh, fuck. Did I fall last night? Fuck. Damn it. Okay. I'll put it back in my pocket for now, and I'm just gonna look around the office for, like, a clock or something, or anything, like a note or something, just try and gather my bearings before
You have an old blue rusted steel door that is push out that you could see easily. You have a few dirty mirrors about. A locker that looks like it's seen its better days. A lamp with broken glass down onto the table.
I'll check the lockers first.
Pick clean and empty.
This place is shit. Fuck this place, I'm out. I'm gonna try and open the door and get out.
Roll me a wits and awareness before you reach the door.
Okay. So I have 5 hunger. Does that mean I'm rolling all hunger dice?
Yep. If you, well, no, you still roll your wits and awareness, but they're all hunger.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Rolling the red ones.
Mm-hmm.
2.
2 successes?
Yep.
All right. Any failures?
No, none. No ones.
Okay. You, hear the pit patter and raindrops of, what appears to be an indoor steel warehouse. And, as you enter out, you, work your way through the upper portion of the warehouse where you once were. And as you begin working your way through, you see downwards exits to where you met that racist asshole that was bullying LZ, and the ball man with a clothespin for a nose piercing. It's night too. You can see it throughout the end of the window outside. You slept all day.
Fuck me.
And you need to eat. You need to. It's hard moving.
I'm gonna make my way downstairs. Is there any sign of those fucking assholes or LZ or anything?
Roll me another wits and awareness.
I washed, but no ones.
No. No sign, no clear
Oh my God, that means
movements of life. You enter into the warehouse of where you were, and you don't see any indication of there ever being a fight. The corpses where the 2 men, the jackasses, were on the floor are gone. Their 2 assailants gone. LZ nowhere to be heard or seen. It's almost as if last night, which did happen, and you know that much, never happened.
Fucking I'm all the way at the docks. Shit. I'm gonna get to the door that we entered through, and I'm just gonna do a cursory check outside, make sure no one's fucking lurking about.
Okay. You may either roll me a wits and awareness or a wits and streetwise.
Yeah, we'll do streetwise. It's one higher. Three.
3. Okay. As you are working through the warehouse, you begin seeing scattered about used needles. And that should be an indication that somebody comes here, typically.
Can't even pick up after themselves. Jesus. No one is immediately nearby. Just gonna go start heading back to the main road. Maybe I can hail a taxi at some point.
Okay. As you enter out of the hallway and into the room, that is where you see that there is a light shining through the large hangar doors that enter into this main warehouse. 2 headlights sort of beaming from outside into the right-hand side portion of the warehouse from your perspective.
So, am I in their line of sight, or are they just in mine?
It's just 2 headlights. Like, you are on the second portion looking down.
Ah, okay. And sketchy shit, always. I'm gonna make my way downstairs. Have I noticed another way out of the warehouse that's not the main door?
You can roll me another wits and streetwise.
The more I roll, the more nervous I get. Oh. So, I rolled 2 10s and a 1.
Okay,
So
that's still a success. It's
still technically 4 successes.
Yes.
On all my blood die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The only time it is a bestial failure is if you roll no successes and a 1.
Is this technically a messy crit?
It is a messy critical, yes.
Okay.
And we'll get to that part.
Okay.
That hunger arches you forward. It lunges in your pain. Your stomach begins to twist and turn. There is a sharp sensation that is starting from your waist and belting all the way up to the tip of your esophagus. It is hard to do anything but move and breathe. And that's when you suddenly hear, "Hey, turn those lights on, turn them off. Turn those lights off, some of us are trying to sleep in here. Hey! I'm talking to you! Turn the lights off!" Shouting and echoing throughout.
Can I see who that is from where I'm at?
Mm-hmm. And you do, and it's a homeless guy. Obviously on something. He's shouting at the lights. There's a lot of pointing gestures done with a lot of aggression and force. And you look down, and there's something about him. You're really hungry, Keller. You're really hungry. you're educated and well-read enough. You're Donner Party level hungry. I need you to roll me a frenzy check.
How do I do that?
Frenzy should be your willpower,
Okay.
or you can simply just roll on the sheet because your boy forgot to look that up.
Yeah, we'll just press the button.
Here is a button that says frenzy at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sheet's
Modifier 0.
0.
Difficulty.
Difficulty is going to be 5.
Okay. I rolled 5 successes, so my frenzy is restrained.
Yes, it is. But you need to... There is something, though, that you honestly just thought that?
The fuck? Can I get closer to this dude without him seeing me?
Dexterity and stealth.
Because I don't need him fucking getting attention to us. So 4. And then 5. 2 more. 5.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah. He seems to be his attention more diverted to the car. And that's when you see a skinny black kid with short hair, can't be older than about 16, walk up wearing some sort of metal band t-shirt. Walk up and he says, "Hey buddy, you're gonna want to stop that. Alright? Trust me, old timer. Get over there, get going." He's like, "Oh," he says, "No, you listen here, son. Well, you need to turn off the lights. There's people sleeping in here." He's like, "Look, homie, back off." And where there was once a lot of aggression, he just sort of, yeah, all right. You got yours, young man. I could just. And he puts his beanie over his head. Begins tumbling away. And coming through the hangar door, you see a young Latina woman, green hair, come over to this kid and say, Did we find them, Sheriff?" "Don't think there's much of them to find." He's looking around, sniffs the dirt. "Oh, that's good. By the way, do you think that guy's gonna die?" No, I don't. Wait a minute. And he looks over down onto the ground, towards a particularly muddy section. Towards one footprint and then 5 long claws being stretched across, and he sort of eyeballs it, points to the other end. Why does it end in the corner? I'm thinking out loud. Alright. Wait for me in there. Okay, just one thing, Sheriff. What's up? Who is she? And points directly to you. Sorry, didn't mean to wake you. He says to you.
I think it was more the guy yelling than you, but oh man. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna...
Whoa. Look. Why don't you come down here? I want to talk to you real quick. If you don't mind.
About what?
Oh, come on. Come down here.
I don't have much of a choice, so I guess I'm gonna head on down.
No, I'm trying to help you. You don't got to come down if you don't want to come down.
I said that more to myself. Sorry, Quinn.
Oh.
So I'll make my way down.
All right. And so you make your way down?
Mm-hmm.
And as you do, the green-haired woman whispers in his ear. So, my friend here tells me we belong to the same, club?
I don't go to any one club. What are you talking about?
Well, look. You didn't announce yourself to the big dog. I assume you're gonna be the one who's gonna make your way down.
What?
You know the head homie?
I literally don't know what you're talking about at all. I literally just woke up 5 minutes ago.
She's telling the truth, Sheriff. Ooh.
Thank you for believing in me.
Well, that's a problem.
What problem?
The green-haired woman begins. Actually, make me a wits and streetwise check.
I'd make one roll and one roll only.
I'm sorry,
3.
Dana. I think intelligence and streetwise is more applicable to this.
Okay, I'll roll another one. Same roll, 3.
3? Okay.
Yep.
She begins working your way towards the back end from the stairs at which you came.
I move my body so she doesn't get behind me. I'm just like keeping my body towards both of them. I don't want either of them getting behind me.
Well, you see, it's a problem because you came to the city. You just say you...
Here.
No, you don't.
I fucking live here. You want my address? I fucking live here.
No, I don't think you understand. You don't live here. Who's your... Okay, if you live here, who's your sire?
My what?
Oh, shit. This really isn't good. All right, and he takes out a wooden stake,
no.
and
Hey, back up.
it is
back
instant.
up.
You don't have a chance to say that. He's and at almost rapid reflexed speed and begins attacking, and he's gonna hit you.
No! No. Do not want. Do not want. Do not want.
And he hits,
Balls.
but
Hard. It's hard.
So when I said I wouldn't get to hit things, that might still be true if this just fucking gets me in one go. No.
That is how it works. Just give me 1 second real quick. I want to make sure I'm doing the math of this right. Sorry.
Welcome to Chicago, Keller. You got shanked.
Right?
Oh, what am I flipping through a book for? I got a handy dandy screen.
I think for a called shot like that, it's like something like 10 successes. It's really high.
No, it's not that high. Here we go.
I really need celerity.
You need to get trained in celerity.
Yeah. Yeah, he hits you.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately. And you fall to the ground. And as you sit there and fall, he says, "This is the part I hate doing. Sorry, babe. You're a looker, too." We should just... And the green hair woman comes back. "If you'd like, could we go to the morgue when we're done?" "No, we can't go to the morgue when we're done. That's where all the dead people are. I know. Okay, let's go." And he lifts you up. This skinny black kid lifts you up with ease and begins walking you and slings you over his shoulder as if you were nothing. It does not look like he should have that level of strength to it. But he does. And he throws you into the back of a trunk of a black Escalade. And begins driving off. During that time, Nathan. You awaken. And you awaken in much the same environment, but it looks a lot more like the basement of a dungeon underneath the foundation of an old home. Honestly, it looks like the part of something that should be the beginning of a very haunted tale. You look around and you feel this cold. And it's just cold. You look and there is no furniture, just a wooden pillar. No windows. A wooden stairwell leading up to a door that you could see at the very top, and light illuminating in. And a old spring mattress you're lying on. And your eyes awaken. And they light up. No breath. No movement. You're paralyzed. Consciousness there. And nothing else. And you just hear, oh, whew. And somebody right next to you turns around and looks. And it's an older man, maybe in his late 30s, early 40s. He kind of looks like a well-shaven Viking, if that makes any sense. He has the long hair and a braid that matches it. But he definitely has on this strange prisoner's garb. Fair-skinned. Kind of think of akin to the prisoner's garb of the opening of Skyrim.
Okay.
Yeah. And he looks and over to you and he says, and literally looks down to your face. Man, you are the skinniest little runt I have ever seen. But I bet you're feeling hungry right now, aren't you? Your hunger's at 5.
Oh, I assumed. Can I move now? Or am I still kind of paralyzed?
You can roll me a rouse check to find out.
I would like to do that. How do you roll that?
Roll a d10.
Oh, just a single one?
Yep.
I got a 7.
That's a success. You do feel hungry. Not only hungry, you feel like you've never been this hungry before in your life, as if you were starving for weeks, months. And it's not good. It's not good at all. And the man turns and says to you, yeah, you're hungry. I can tell. Alright, listen here, kid. Here's how this whole deal is going to work. I'm going to introduce you to a concept that you're not going to believe. That you're not going to possibly imagine. But it's the truth. And it's so ridiculous that why would I spring this up on you? So you're going to be doing us both a favor. Alright? If you could just accept it. Not if you agree.
I'm listening.
Oh, and he talks. Wow. Cool. You're dead.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Did not expect that response.
Whatever you say, man.
No, you're dead. Here, feel your pulse. Right here.
I'm gonna humor him.
There's no pulse. Oh, there are the lights.
What the fuck?
Well, I said, you're dead, man. Yeah.
What the fuck are you then? Also dead?
No, I am a passenger on the lifeboat that is your body.
What does that even mean?
Well, you know, what do you remember?
I was trying to have a good time with a hot dude, and then I got taken to a weird fucking warehouse, and then a mummy fucking vomited blood into my mouth.
Hot dude? Oh, you're one of those. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Well-
fine. That's fine. I mean, back in ancient Greece, that was perfectly fine. And look how that turned out for them.
I'm really not concerned with talking about my sexuality right now. Where the fuck am I?
Well, you see, we'll get into that. Here's the thing. I have no fucking clue.
How did I get here?
I don't know.
How
You and I woke up at the same time, Buckaroo.
did that fucking dude just kidnap people? I don't know, and kill us? My ghost? What the fuck is happening?
Okay. All right. No, you're not a ghost. You're a kindred. Oh shit, no. Vampire.
As in, like, True Blood.
What? Sure.
Like the show about vampires.
Like folklore of ancient Romania and Eastern Europe.
Oh. Dracula shit. Fun.
Dracula, that was
Vlad the Impaler, I know.
okay. Okay, all right. You know. Well, I mean, we could talk about Dracula if you want. He was a piece of work. But here's the deal. You and I, where should I start? Okay. Like I said, I exist in here for you. You're not crazy. Right? You're not like the lunatics. You're not like you're not like the Hakata and all that shit, right? You're perfectly fine. But that weird sort of kind of like mummy, it was a mummy. Not ancient Egypt, but you get the deal. That was more of a lifeboat for me. Like you are in right now.
You jumped ship from a mummy to me.
Yes. Bingo.
Are we talking in like some weird fucking metaphor of my mind right now?
No. But here's the deal. You and I, we share this body.
I mean, it's
And I can make
mine.
this existence really good for you if you let me.
Okay.
Just, you know, open your mind a little bit.
Sure. Whatever. Are you like meaning that literally or some weird shit?
Yeah. Just, like, think real hard. Like, think, I want this charming man to take over.
Is this? Are you implying possession?
That's such a dirty word.
Is it accurate though?
I feel like if I tried to lie to you, you would know it. because technically we're the same person now. So
No, the fuck we're not.
yeah, we are. I'm you and you're me. That's how this is gonna work.
You moved in here uninvited. Get fucked. This is my body.
Oh, young man, you don't want to talk to me like that, please. By the way, here's the new way. Now that you're vampire, right?
Blah.
You're gonna need to eat, and I bet you're
Assuming the
feeling
folklore is
hungry.
true. Yes, I'm fucking starving.
Okay, good, perfect. So, I brought a snack for you.
Okay.
Aren't I swell? I'm a good sire. I really am.
Who hijacked is now living in my brain, but okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Stay down real quick, please, and I need you to make a stamina, composure check.
Probably not the best of this one. Stamina and composure. Oh, not too bad. Two successes.
Okay. So yeah, you are glued to your mattress, and you can't sit up even if you wanted to. Okay. And you see him reach out from across the room and sort of pull something through some sort of force out, and he says, "All right, now stand up." And you see a bald man with a darker complexion than his, in the same garb. And as he looks up, he's crying tears of blood down his two eyes and one down the one on his forehead, and it's dripping down. Snack! See? Go ahead.
You. God, I'm hungry, but
He's bleeding too, and I need you to roll me a frenzy check.
God, how do I ever do that?
Just do it on the sheet.
Oh,
It's at the very bottom.
Press the frenzy button.
Press the frenzy.
Frenzy.
Modifier 0.
Huh? Your modifier is going to actually be...
No.
It should be 0, yeah.
Oh, okay. And the difficulty 6.
The difficulty is... I have it on my handy dandy screen. 4.
Oh God. Frenzy.
Oh,
You growl. You snap, and you work your way out, and you're stopped halfway through as a chain just sort of and throws you back. He goes, "Oh, whoa, down boy. All right, let's push you closer. Come on, you old fucking asshole. Fucking sick of you." And he begins shoving him. He's like, and he begins speaking in a strange language. You can roll me in academics and intelligence and academics.
If it's Latin, I can understand.
It is not Latin.
Academics and intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm good at that. Four successes.
It's strange ancient dialect, maybe feudal, dating back somewhere. You could just have that tip of the name of it in your tongue, but it's almost akin to somewhere in the southeastern part of Asia. And he kind of looks and he's like terrified. He's like, yeah. Me, you and me both. Come on, now just fucking. And he begins shoving him closer your way. And he holds him out and he's like, all right, now just eat him, and you reach out and you sink your teeth into him, and you begin and sucking and drinking from him, and he begins like fading and nodding off. He's like, all right, not too much, and stop. And I need you to roll me a intelligence and intelligence and resolve check. So it should be resolve and intelligence.
3 successes.
3 successes. All right, and you stop. Perfect. Now, see, that wasn't so bad. You can reduce down to 2 hunger.
Need more.
Oh god, this is gonna be really difficult. I forgot how terrible this was. You can never quite finish.
What?
It should be a fine concept for you to understand, actually.
Everything in moderation.
Yes, you got it. So, you're always going to be
Apollo.
a little hungry, but you're getting the deal. I mean, you get immortal life, as long as you play the right moves. And you have endless power if you are what I think you are. And if I'm your daddy, you definitely are.
Shouldn't you know for sure? Not 1 and 2. I just met you, man.
Yeah, well, I'm your father now, so. Hi.
I don't have daddy issues. So
Fine.
I'm gonna need you to not.
Well, okay. It's fine. I didn't know you have daddy issues, because people who say I don't have daddy issues tend to have daddy issues. So, here's the thing. What's your name? You could call me that's probably not ignorance is bliss in this regard. Look. Here's the thing. Nathan. It's a good name. Good English name. No one's gonna believe you.
I don't believe me right now.
Right. So, here's what I need you to do. You're gonna have to tell people, if you need a sire, you can call me usurper. I'm a usurper. That's what I do. I'm the original startup.
Okay. But who are you actually?
Your dad. And that's all that's important right now. And you hear the door open from the steps.
My dad who lives in my head.
Okay. Now, like I said, they're not going to see me, but they'll see you. And stepping down the stairs is arguably one of the most stunning women you've ever seen. And as she steps down, she's wearing this turtleneck and kind of looks like a professor. She has this sort of very pale skin, with a nose stud in her ring, with a nose stud, and she steps forward and kneels down and looks to you. And she points over to the corner, and there's a camera.
Fuck.
Come with me. Compose your etiquette.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna try to wipe what I'm sure is like a fuck ton of blood all over my chin a bit.
What size are you?
Shirt or shoes? What are we
Everything.
I list them all.
And she says, "Come on." Leads you up the stairs and brings you into this grand entryway. And sitting there and standing there discussing in some sort of heated argument, or you can see the remnants of a heated argument, is a bald black man with a well-kept beard, wearing a red turtleneck upward. Very studious, very professional. And the same woman from the ship. And you can see her turn to the man and say, "I am not on board with this." And he says, "But I am regent, and it is my decision." Resting his hands on a cane. "And your primogen. Stand down." The woman who went down in the basement just sort of goes, "Sorry. You could be angry about it some other time. Come on."
I'm gonna fucking mean mug the shit out of that bitch on the way out. The one who took me into the ship.
And you enter out, and you're in Hyde Park. You know it quite well. And you look behind you, and there's that mansion in Hyde Park that has been closed off. It's been marked as a historical site, but you know people still live there. You've always wanted to go in. You always know it's haunted, but it has a private residence, and she exit out of it is almost as if she belongs. And that really pretty woman turns to you and is walking towards a Lamborghini Aventador, black. The two doors open up, and she turns to you and says, "Get in."
Okay. I'm gonna get in because I feel like running away is a very bad idea.
"Do you know what you are?" she says as she closes the door. Stops in.
I'm guessing vampire from the context clues.
Very good. You
Nice car.
just were awoken. How did you learn that? And you hear a knock on the window. "No tell." From your blood daddy.
The hunger for bloodlust, and obviously they know I fed off that guy downstairs, right?
That's the strange part. She doesn't seem to be aware, and she actually indicates, like, "Well, how did you do that part?"
What part?
"Hold on. I'll be right back." And she steps out of the Aventador. "Here, listen to this." And flips on the radio.
I have my phone.
Sure, why not?
What time? Like, what time is it and everything?
Right now it's about midnight.
I'm gonna check my messages and like text Mitch like, "What the fuck? Are you okay? Are you?"
And as you reach down to check your messages, where you did see her walk into the building, as soon as you go click on your phone, she's right next to the door, yanks out your phone, slams it down on the ground, and it shatters everywhere. And it was like she was like 100 yards away too.
Okay.
Mr.
Taylor.
Taylor.
Nathan Taylor.
Nathan Taylor. I'm going to make one thing perfectly clear to you. You don't let anybody know about this.
I just wanted to know if my friend is okay.
You're speaking of the boy. He's fine. He's never going to remember you.
Better than dead.
It is. I'll be right back.
Yes, ma'am.
It takes her about 5 minutes to get back.
Girl, I'm talking about the radio settings.
Okay.
I'm being, like, as much of a fucking petty person as I can. I'm, like, fucking changing, like, her presets.
Okay. And as you're doing that, she walks back out, enters into the door, and she's just like turning around on the radio. Oh, I forgot how difficult this is. Here. Play the video. And it's of you in the dungeon.
I play it.
Okay. The video shows everything that just happened. You're talking to nobody. Nobody is there. And as you do, you see the instance where you should have reached out to the three-eyed bald man to Sinkir's fangs, but instead you are just regurgitating blood outward, and it circles back around and goes back inward into your mouth. That. How'd you do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't.
I believe you.
That's not even how I remember. No.
Are you scared yet?
What do you think, lady? Christ. What else is real? Vampires. Is Bloody Mary a thing?
Oh, kid. You just woke up. Yesterday you were a privileged little boy, unaware of the world and how bad it could actually be.
Yeah, you're right.
She seems to be thinking over, looks at the radio. Begins turning on the Lamborghini, and as she does, she bolts away in a 0 to 60 instant. That is instantaneous, like that a professional driver, and begins zooming through the streets of Chicago at about 80 to 90 miles an hour with expert speed and precision. My name is...
have a hobby.
She turns to you and is looking directly at you without looking on the road, zooming through and in and out of traffic. Look, Mr. Taylor. And she begins, puts her hand on his shoulder, and she has one on the wheel, and she's just sort of... It is... My name is Portia.
That wasn't Nathan, that was Mom. I'm sure it is.
And I need you. I'm your sire now. And if you want to continue existing, you're going to do exactly as I say. You're going to take on a new identity. You're no longer Nathan Taylor. You are Bill Willington from Los Angeles.
Why would I... Okay.
What name do you want?
I'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out soon. Before we reach,
I would Google some names, but someone fucked my phone.
I could always kill you and dissect your corpse.
Bill. Let me think. Sorry, I'm a little pissy. I just woke up blood hungry and suddenly I'm an undead abomination thing.
How about Alexander? I knew an
No,
Alexander once. He was amazing.
I look at her and be like, you're not about to tell me you met Alexander the Great. Because that makes you old as fuck.
No. Ludwig. He was a good dude. My sire knew Alexander the Great.
Lucky him.
Her.
Oh, lucky them, sorry.
And here we are. And you're pulling through, and you're darting past the front line of Succubus Club. And she goes down the alleyway and stops. Welcome to your new home.
The club?
I own it. And she pops up the Lamborghini.
Okay. What was your name again?
Portia.
Should I call you Miss Portia? Do I call you Mom?
Just call me Portia.
Yes, ma'am.
And she works her way through the cigar lounge of the Succubus Club, where you see a number of people that seem to be pay attention as soon as she enters through the room. One man with sort of long blonde hair sort of comes up to her and dotes, and she just sort of brushes his chin and continues walking on.
How tall is she, by curiosity?
That's a great question, actually. I'd say about 6 feet.
I'm visualizing 6 feet out.
Yeah, she's 6 feet. Easily.
So I'm just like...
Yeah. And she brings you up to the elevator, goes to the office, turns on a monitor and a computer, and boots up her television, begins working on there, and she opens up The Sims 4.
Solid choice.
And she begins working on a number of homes. Not playing the Sims portion, she's just building the homes. And she's really fucking good. You see like multi-tier, sort of like almost Parisian style mansion homes. And she's just sort of going about on there. And she turns to you and says, she holds out her left wrist and says, drink.
Like feed?
Drink and make an resolve check. Composure plus resolve.
Okay. Oh no. I know what's happening. 2 successes.
2 successes.
Assuming the DC is 6.
Yeah, you feed. She surpasses Robert. And as you sink your teeth in, you begin feeling, and this feels right. The blood feels like the blood of 1,000 battles. The blood of a royal generation, of a long lost kingdom. The blood of line of complete warriors. And also a blood of love and love lost. As you sink and are drinking in this blood, she says, "Stop."
Do I need to roll?
And you stop, and no, you don't roll. Bares her fangs, and that's the first time you notice that she is terrifying. There's going to be a gathering tonight. Not a big one, but a notable one. You're going to meet the Prince of Chicago.
Okay.
I will introduce you as my child from Los Angeles. And you will say that you respect the domain, his rule, and traditions of the masquerade.
Okay, I will.
Good. His name is Kevin Jackson. You will call him Your Majesty.
Okay. Vampires are monarchists, or
I don't have to... Somebody better suited. We'll explain that all to you.
sorry, I'm a history major. No.
Are
Was.
you? She turns around and takes note of that.
I have a master's degree. I was working on my doctorate.
I want to show you something. Come on. And she turns you around and she brings you to a bust, like an ancient Greek one with a head, marble, but it's still crafted and still well maintained. It painted well. What do you think of that? Who do you make it out to be?
Oh. What was the actual? What is it? Who does it look like?
It sort of looks like well, roll me an intelligence plus
Okay.
academics check.
Because there's a few very popular busts.
Yeah, there are.
So. 3 successes.
It's Helen of Troy.
Oh. Yeah, I just say Helen of Troy. I love that story when I was little.
A heroine of yours?
I thought she was cool. Kind of a tragedy, obviously, but, Greece. But I really liked it. The birth story was a little weird in some of the variations. They hatched from an egg from Zeus. Fucking asshole. But
She was my sire.
What?
She owned this club.
Owned? As in... That's... Whoa, that... God, she'd been around a long time.
She had.
It's a pretty good run. No offense, if she's... my condolences if she's gone now.
She was a goddess. And also she hated the name Helen of Troy. She was Helen of Sparta before she was ever Helen of Troy. Mr. Taylor, I am sorry that this happened to you. But I do need you.
Okay.
Stick with me. Do as I say. And you may live to see the day. Or night.
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me why this happened to me?
Fate.
Was I specifically targeted
No.
by that?
By that hermetic and the warlock? No.
Dante, I think his name was.
Yes, he is not a vampire. He is he thinks he's powerful. He's really just an idiot boy with power.
So he's not a vampire, but he has power.
It'll be his undoing. Look, Mr. Taylor, it is about time that we make our way.
Okay.
Come.
I'm gonna meet royalty. Shouldn't I get a little cleaned up first?
A fair point. We'll go to my penthouse first. I have a number of suits. Men's suits, whatever you'd like. We'll find something in your size.
Works for me.
Alright. Which brings us over to Matthias. Same night. A late awakening. Come, my child. Come. You're at the front door already. You don't know how you got there, but you're there. Just keep coming. It is the night of your baptism. Oh no, I forgot to buy the white. You should always be baptized in white and be born again in red. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I wanted it to be perfect.
It's okay.
It's not okay, it's not okay.
Did Matthias notice any white sheets in the abandoned house by any chance?
No, you don't remember the abandoned house.
Oh, good. He tries to walk over to her, and if he's able to, he'll try to hug her.
She puts her head on your shoulder. Thank you, my son. Come. You're right. Such things are theatrics. It is the meaning that gives us power. Heaven does not care how you look.
That's right. No, it does not. At least. No. Yes. No.
Alright. Our cab waited for us. Look. And you see the man, and he's still on the door, and he is bleeding. There is a huge indentation into chunks and flesh are missing off the top of it, and it's just dripping down his face. And you need to roll a rouse check.
Yep, I saw that coming. Oh my god.
Well, you should have. I just remembered that. Do you get
Fine.
hungrier?
Success.
Success? Alright. You do not get hungrier.
Oh my god.
And you just see him hitting his head as if he had been doing it all night on the steering wheel, and there is just a pool of blood dripping from the end, and you could just hear it like a busted pipe falling into a puddle. Driver, we're ready. Thank you. No, no, no. Not that hungry. Anyway. Are you excited?
That is a word, yes.
You're not scared, are you?
I'm sorry, Mother, but confusion and fear are not the same thing. It's not fear that I feel. It's simply confusion.
That's good. Confusion is good. It only means that you have new things to learn.
Yes. Like Cain.
Yes.
Tell me more. And you see that Matthias is kind of like fidgeting his hands around. He doesn't have his book. He doesn't know what to do with his hands. So he's just kind of grabbing at his jacket where his book normally would.
It's fine. You will have a new sacred text soon. Let me ask you a question. What is the value of human life?
Many would say it's priceless. Many would say as much as you're willing to give.
Both
Yes.
wrong answers. One human life is worth another human life. No more, no less. People like to place themselves above the totem pole, but in the end of everything, they're all the same. That is why Cain was blessed. He understood that. For he understood that one human life is only equal to another. That murder he gave him the gift of eternal life for it.
Can't argue with that. Many would disagree, but they would be wrong.
The truth is rarely beautiful.
I'd rather know the truth than a beautiful lie.
My child, I welcome you. I'm so happy. And as you pull up towards the stop sign, you look over, and there's a whisper in your ear that says, "Beware the thief who rides a black horse." What? You heard it
I,
too.
I heard Matthias is looking for there's a lot of hallucinating, Mother. I swear I heard a horse.
That was the voice of God. And I heard to beware the thief who rides the black horse. Danger. We must be cautious. The city has eyes everywhere. Over to Keller. You're still awake. You can't talk. You can't move. You can't really talk. But you're aware. And as you do, you see the woman with the green hair quickly turn to the right window. And you see that skinny kid, the sheriff, say, "What's up? Make a right here." Okay, but we gotta get Gruff. No. Make a right here. Alright. Look. We gotta make it to the Primogen. Trust me. I think this is important. I'll humor you. Matthias. Driving down the street, you continue on and you eventually reach a 4-way stoplight. You're the only car there at this late evening. Maybe only about 1:30 a.m. And as you stand there, the voice of God is sometimes, if not always, vague, but he understands the truth in a way that is so palpable that it is hard for us to decipher exactly what he is saying, but it is true. We are not lunatics, and the church knows this. We were once high. We were once so high in our standing. And then Carthage. We helped avenge the Blue Bloods. And Hannibal fell. And we won. But did we see the fires in Barcelona? Or in Sicily? Or in Rome? London? And their sun god? No. And so we paid the price. The ivory tower, it's a joke. The path of humanity. So was where I came from. I was once a seer of the Sword of Cain. Sorry. You don't know what any of this means. Matthias. A black Escalade pulls up to the left-hand part of the stoplight. And the light's been red a very long time. Back to Keller. The green-haired woman is staring at that taxi cab. What's up? There. He reaches into the glove compartment or the console and pulls out a pistol. Matthias. The windows are tinted. It's hard to see. One of you two should have gone.
Mother. The black horse. He points at the car.
I think you may be right. Driver, slowly go.
Matthias is going to move closer to his sire, since he is physically bigger than her. He's
Okay.
going to kind of try to shield her a bit as they try to pass.
And you, Keller, you see the skinny kid turn around and say, "Hope you're tougher than you look." And accelerate forward, and then suddenly
Fucking
slams against the taxi cab. The taxi cab rolls over and the Escalade tilts upward, and it is a head-on collision of the fastest proportions as the Escalade rolls over the cab and tumbles you backwards. And you're scrunched up, and I need you both to make stamina and
oh, what the fuck?
I'm ready. Oh, there something goes.
I need you both to make stamina and resolve rolls.
Stamina resolve. Now, quick question. Can Matthias talk his way out of getting hit by a truck?
No.
No? Okay. I had to ask.
My body is just doing as it does. It's flip-flopping around like a corpse. Let's do this.
Oh my god.
Five?
I crit.
You got 5 and
5.
4? Okay.
Look at this go.
You take 5 superficial damage, Keller.
Okay.
Matthias, you take 6 superficial damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fucking hell. Ow.
And, Keller, your eyes were open the entire time, and as you do, you just saw, the sheriff roll down the windows before he went, and as right when the impact was hit, you saw him jump out of the car. And Matthias, you're still awake. You're upside down. And from through the front window, you see land down this skinny black kid in a black metal shirt. And he looks at you, and he has these golden, glowing eyes. And he begins walking over, and your sire is passed out.
Matthias is going to try to crawl out from underneath the truck, the car.
Roll me a strength.
That's the wrong number.
I need you to roll me a strength and athletics roll.
Oh, that's just not fair.
What is it?
I have a single success.
Okay, that's not enough,
Where'd
though.
you go?
You're stuck. You're pinned. You can't move exactly anywhere. And Keller, you watch Alexis go, "Oh, I didn't ask for a headache. Thank God there's steel protection." And she, "Man, I wish I could watch a car wreck one day." And works her way out of the car, and she sort of stumbles out. And as you see the sheriff walk towards your vehicle, he actually rips open your door, Matthias, and turns his head and looks to you. "Out of the way, old timer." And pulls out your sire
Whoa!
with one hand.
Whoa!
Licks the blood off her face. Yeah. Well, this night keeps getting more interesting. Come on. I'm the sheriff. Move.
Okay, whatever you say, young man. He's gonna try to get out of the car.
Lexus, get us a new ride, he says to
As an
her.
African American in Chicago, this is a lot. He's gonna try to get out of the car, and if he's unstuck, he'll get out. He says, "Young man."
Now that you're not under duress, you do eventually make your way out. But by the time you do, a new car comes up. It takes you a while because you have two dice to roll. So that should have been an automatic failure, is what I'm saying. And you needed a 3 to succeed.
I couldn't pass anyway. He's not a strong man.
Yeah.
But he's resilient. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
As he comes up, he'll just kind of have his hands up. Young man, I'm so sorry. The sister and I.
Get in the car.
Okay.
Shit. Grab the child. Oh, right. I'm not as strong as you. Alright, fine. And he opens up the car, throws her in, and it's sort of like a this one's like a silver avalanche, and throws and says, "Just cram in with them." And he throws your sire in the back of the trunk and locks it.
Man.
And you
Man,
watch him pull out another body and begin carrying it with one arm towards you like a giant sack of dog food.
Young brother, I don't know what's going on.
And he stands it in between and next to you, and you just see Keller stare at you, eyes wide open. And you would swear to God, even though there is a wooden stake through her chest, she can see you.
Okay, young brother, look, this has been one crazy night. I haven't been on these kind of drugs in a good amount of time, good sir. If I can just go back home, I didn't see nothing. I don't know. I'm just gonna take the sister. I was just gonna go to a church. I'm gonna pray on this day, and you can take this. Little girl.
He begins smoking a cigarette. No, it's a rolled cigarette. Yeah, rolled cigarette. Yeah.
You call yourself the sheriff? I believe you. What gang are you part of? Or 8th Street? Your new group? Look, I have no money. I'm homeless. I was a preacher.
He stops the car, turns around and looks at you. Do you know what you are?
I've been called an angel. I'm a murderer, at least. Kind of. I mean, you don't really murder cows.
Don't say any more.
Okay. Can I ask one question? Who's this dead white passing woman next to me? We are in Chicago, young man. This is probably more dangerous than anything that's been happening.
I'm from Chicago, and I know that. All right.
Yeah, my brother. So I'm so sorry. I'm not meaning to upset you, but I do have to ask. Why do we have a dead white passing girl next to me?
Look, old timer. All right. Look, homie. I don't look like police. I'm not police. All right? I am our police. I'm sorry that you... I am sorry that you... I'm sorry. And you get an indicator. And he looks at you real good. He says, kind are not cattle. And that now explains a lot. You're gonna meet the boss.
I just learned about, like, the boss? Like, my sister's boss?
No. You're gonna meet the Prince of Chicago. You're a vampire.
Oh, now you're bullshitting. Son,
Did you not kill somebody by drinking and eating them? Did their blood not taste like a sweet liquid, even to the last heartbeat?
yeah, and I'm not trying to be funny here, but bath salts are a hell of a drug. I don't know what happened to me, man. I don't...
You smoke?
I haven't in many years.
Here, old timer. I want you to do something for me. You know how you woke up, you remember that? All that will it took?
Yeah.
Alright, you're wide awake. Do it again. Just try. Do it. Use that will. Roll a rouse check.
Owls.
All right. Nothing happens.
I still succeeded.
All right. You feel breath come back. Here. And he passes his rolled cigarette to you.
I appreciate it, young man, but the answer is no for right now. Not for tonight in particular, but no. But thank you.
The green-haired girl waves. I'm Alexa.
Hello, Alexa. Nice to meet you. I am Matthias.
Sister. Mm-hmm. She nods and agrees.
Hello, Alexa. Alexa, have you met the sheriff? Sheriff?
He's my sheriff, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, Alexa, you seem to be more in line with us.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, I'm just a little confused. My original question.
He begins driving, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, I figured we were driving
Yeah.
together. Now, in the last couple minutes, I saw my young brother here rip a door off the handle, which young youth strength does weird things. But the number one question I have is, who is this white passing woman staring at me back here? And can you put her in the trunk?
Oh, no, but I think it's safe. And she reaches for the steak. You guys are kind of in the same boat right now, so... and pulls it out.
Oh!
That was great. Oh my god.
You ruined my fucking shirt.
I'm sorry. Here, you can have mine. And she takes off her shirt. Oh, whoa, Sheriff.
Nice.
If
If I wasn't fucking starving, that would be fucking hot.
Okay. First thing, child. No. Okay. Did you just pull that out of her chest? Is this a king? Look, guys, is this hot? Is this one of those sex things? Because I understand it. Look, whatever floats y'all's boat. I'm not here to judge. That's not my job. That's a different spirit's job. If y'all just want to pull over, let me grab the sister. We're just gonna go to church. And hi, I'm Matthias. Nice to meet you. I'm so sorry about your shirt. I'm not gonna talk my way out of this.
At least you got an edge in before someone shoved a piece of wood in your chest.
Hi. Okay. So your day has gone well. My name is...
dude. Also,
Okay.
as I apparently just learned, we're vampires.
That's the word they said out loud.
I thought he was asking if I was in a gang, and I'm like, I mean, kind of, but not this.
Okay, so you're not with them.
No!
Okay. And you are...
Am I what?
What is your name, young one?
Right.
Matthias.
Keller.
Keller. That is a very nice name. Hello, Keller. I am Matthias. We are currently in a situation where I believe a young brother has a strong will to make us see his prince.
Strong something.
Yeah. So, look, I've talked to gang members before. If you just let me talk, we'll get out of this. They probably.
I really don't think that's how it's gonna work, dude.
You know.
Listen, old timer.
Yes, young brother.
let's get one thing straight.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I was in a gang is when I robbed Al Capone. Alright? Yes,
sorry, I
the
don't-
Al Capone.
You just fucking date yourself?
I did.
Oh my
I'm so sorry. I
Jesus
have
fucking Christ.
common rap lyrics in like a couple years.
Not rap, the gangster.
You robbed the gangster Al Capone.
We're vampires, man.
The last vampire I saw was Eddie Murphy in like 1994.
Hell yeah. Okay, well, first, I love that movie. Damien, see, we're all being friends. We're gonna have graves together and everything.
It did.
This is Alexa.
Sister.
Look, you're gonna meet the boss. If you want any chance of making it through this night, you're gonna tell him everything you know about this church that you're supposedly being taken to. Alright?
We're gonna go meet Prince.
The prince.
I don't think he means Prince the performer. I think he means like fucking royalty or some shit.
Yes, the prince. The head honcho of Chicago. And I mean the head honcho, not the mayor. He's in charge of the mayor. He's in charge of the police. He's in charge of the crown jewel. You got to. Rules were broken. Masquerade was breached. The Ivory Tower has its rules.
Look, man, I didn't cause no problem to those cops. They were just coming around in the middle of my sermon, causing trouble. What the fuck is a masquerade? As he looks over at Keller. I mean, what?
It's a party?
We're here.
I don't know if
And he turns around the corner, and you're at a club with a very large line, about 4 stories high in this old Gothic building with gargoyles perched on the corners of it. It has a very Gotham feel to it. You can hear the music blaring through, but he pulls off around to the side. And you see him work his way and park in front of an elevator. Security comes out and begins hitting their ears and block off the head and take a perimeter sight of the 2 entrants into and out of the alleyway. And the sheriff, you hear Alexa say, "Damien, do you think they'll have do you think they'll have anything for me?" "I don't know, Alexa, just come on." "Fine." Gets up and gets out. Alright. You got the steak? Yeah. He opens and pops the trunk and stabs in the chest. Throws the sister over his shoulder. And you see Alexa say, "You should follow me now." And I wouldn't go and try and run if I were you. Please don't do that. Or do it. No, please do it. I can, but just, consent's important. Can I have your body when you're done? That's a no. That's a
if
no.
there was something I could eat, because I'm fucking starving and I might punch a hole in this building.
Oh, yeah, they'll have food in there. There'll be blood. The best blood.
Okay.
They gotta keep all the royals in line, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Perfect. Alright, come on. She walks over to the elevator. Come on. Damien just sort of tosses the sister into the elevator like a sack.
If it's any consolation, dude, and I look over to Matthias, she's still alive, I guess.
I
If that makes you feel any better.
know. You know what? Believe it or not, and as much as I appreciate it, it really does not. But thank you.
Yeah, no, it sucked fucking hardcore, dude. But she's alive?
And so are you.
But we're not. I'm still kind of
Are you okay?
around that one. Besides being overbearingly, near maddeningly hungry, I think I am doing okay.
And we switch over to Nathan. As you walk down the hallway of the office, from where the office was towards the elevator in which you come, you see it stop, and she says, "Perfect timing, right? Whatever you do, Nathan, I'm going to make sure you're going to get through this. Trust me. Just remember what I told you."
My name is Alexander. I'm from Los Angeles. I'm your child there from there.
Alexander Bishop.
Alexander Bishop. I'm your child from Los Angeles.
And who am I?
My sire, Portia.
Who is my sire?
Helena Troy. Helena.
You got it. Ding! There standing is a scrawny little white kid. And arguably the most enchanting woman and most beautiful one you have ever seen. And she works her way into the elevator. And as she does, they have both had ample opportunity to change. And as they do, she sort of turns to the sheriff and says, "So you been busy, I see." "We have. Absolutely." And Nathan, you see the sheriff and Alexa standing there. And for purposes, let's see. I'm gonna show Nathan his sire, because I think this is a good time to get that over and out of the way now. Also for Nathan.
Tell me, hot mom.
This is Hot Mom. Whoa.
Oh wow. Nice.
Down for Hot Mom.
Yeah.
We all be down for Hot Mom.
And as you work your way up through the elevator ride, your sire turns to you, Nathan, and says, "Go on now, introduce yourself." "Sheriff, this is my child." "Oh, is it? From... what was that again?"
Los Angeles.
Ah, right.
Alexander Bishop. Nice to meet you.
Bishop, really?
Mm-hmm.
Damien Bishop, sheriff.
Nice.
Yeah, right on, man. So, you know this is an Elysium, right?
I'm still learning a lot of things, so.
Oh, to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
From Los Angeles, though. That's a You seen the light?
Look over to Mom.
Well, have you seen the light?
No, not personally.
Ah. Well, then that's a problem.
Did she tell me I needed to see the light? I don't even remember.
No, she didn't. You still believe in those free states? Look, Nathan,
Free states?
I understand. I was like you once. Don't learn. He's sort of
say?
like eyeing you up and down. Ding! Elevator. It opens up. Come on, you two. Well, she takes you by the arm. We need to teach you to act on your toes.
Yeah, sorry, not used to political intrigue.
For one who's so studied in history, you should be. And you
Reading and
see,
doing are not the same thing.
you see a cavalcade of different kindred circling about, as if there is some sort of invisible wall that is keeping them all from mingling with one another. Portia directly beelines to a familiar silver-haired and blue-eyed woman, fair-skinned and pretty and beautiful in her own right. And as she does, she works her way over and she says, "Now, everybody, I want you to meet my child, Alexander Bishop. He's going to be staying with us. He's going to introduce himself to the court as soon as the sheriff is done with her business." Right. Well, it's an honor to meet a fellow Toreador. No. Oh. Still. Any child of Portia's is welcome here amongst the roses. Come here. She reaches out, gives you a very European welcome.
Okay, Nathan can follow.
So well trained. You must be very proud. Yes, he had a bit of a nervous brush with the sheriff, being from Los Angeles. Yeah, we understand, Portia. I know you do.
Pleasure to meet you.
They're children. All of them. Portia says to you. Keller and Matthias, you were brought past all of these vampires. All seem to be watching you and the body that the sheriff is carrying over his shoulder. Alexa is following behind you and making sure that you do not step out of line. You haven't seen her work, but Matthias, there's something about her that screams danger. And as you go deeper into this club, you hear, "Beware this Thermopylae, where the wolves howl at the doors." And you're...
Matthias
Go
is
ahead.
Matthias is gonna look back at Alexa for a second.
She seems unaware of something, but she knows that something is up.
Keeps following.
And as you do, you're being brought before a good-looking, bald, black man sitting on the back of a high-backed chair, wearing a very well-made and tailored suit with a blue shirt underneath it. And as you do, he gives off the appearance of somebody who is sitting in the throne with an open invitation and relaxation that says that he belongs on there. A glowing red eyes look down to all of you. And the sheriff tosses sister down onto the ground, almost. The prince looks down at the body before him, raises an eyebrow. Looks to both of you. The sheriff will look over. Another vampire next to him says, "You stand before the Prince Kevin Jackson, Prince of Chicago. And the sheriff will look to you, Matthias, and say, "Kneel, motherfucker. Both of you."
Man, Matthias wishes he still breathed because he really needs that.
He is breathing, remember?
Oh, yeah. He lets out a big... And he looks over to Keller. Says, "Let's do this."
He grabs you by the arm and he says, "If this motherfucker could get racist old rebels to kneel before him, you could do the same fucking thing."
Matthias slowly gets down to his knees. Yeah. Drops his head but keeps his eyes up.
"Well," the prince says, "let's begin." That is where we'll end tonight's session.
I knew it. I fucking hate you.
I saw that shit. I was like, oh god.
Last afterthought. Hey, I recognize that bitch. That's the crazy nun from the laundry.
Crazy bitch in the laundry.
Next session. Oh shit. Oh,
It's gonna go terrible.
So good.
So hungry.
it could go very wrong. There was a
I gotta
moment.
say,
There was a moment where I was like, "Oh man, I don't know if Nathan's gonna make it tonight."
As a 43-year-old African American man from Chicago, tonight is a lot.
Oh, you mean with the moment with the bishop, or just him being a bitch the whole time?
Oh, Nate, you should have died. If you don't get backhanded by the end of this, that's
Oh,
nothing
I'm
but
sure at
you-
some point he will be.
Wow, we ran a little long, guys. Sorry about that.
That's fine.
Worth it.
All right.
I was ready.
Hey, what'd you all think?
That was so good.
There's
So
so much.
It's a vampire game, man. It's a Camarilla vampire game, so.
I'm really excited for what's happening with Matthias. I believe Nathan has the fucking silver spoon of gold spoons of diamond encrusted spoons.
Platinum
entrance.
bitch.
But I feel so bad for Keller, who just got like, "Welcome to Vampire. Good luck, bitch."
For real though.
Yeet. Man,
Just yeet it into the abyss.
and
Let's
then
do this.
and then Luke Cage took us all out. It was fucking crazy.
Very young Luke Cage took us all out.
Dude, he is not Luke Cage. He is a skinny black kid who wears punk rock shirts.
Luke Kennel, then. I don't care.
Luke Kennel, yeah.
I was like, man, kid, I need you to leave so I can eat this old man. And then he fucking kicked my ass, and I was like, okay.
Let's see if I can find a picture of him in this book.
I wasn't worried until Matthias' sires was knocked out, and I was like, oh no, oh no.
You're like, that shit got real.
Oh, shot it real fast.
Yeah, that is the sheriff.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Was there? Yes, we do not have these uploaded to YouTube yet, but you can watch the VODs in our collection. And that is on our channel right below, so you can watch them there. This is all V5. Yeah, Dana. Oh, Dana's on it. Look at
Got
that.
you.
Thanks, man. Hey, what you guys doing throughout the week? We'll start with Fawn.
Right now this is my only streaming game, so you can catch me here again on Soul Bear RPG. Other than that, I really don't have much going on.
Every other week.
Yeah, 2 Mondays. Dana.
Hi guys, I'm Dana. You can find me mostly on Twitter at DanaLeeB. That's where I live. Catch me here every other Monday with my friends doing some vampire shit. Catch me here again on Wednesday doing some World and Sadness shit with Lamar. And then catch me here one more time on Thursday as we Star Wars some with myself and Quinn and a few others. I also have a podcast which is called Flanking Bonus. We had a special episode come out yesterday about season 2 episode 5 of The Mandalorian. Spoilers ahoy, just for anybody who doesn't know that. And I also stream on my own Twitch channel, which is DanaLeeB here on Twitch. I have a link tree. It's the same thing as my name. Go look at for all the things that I do.
All right. Lamar.
What it be like, mofos? My name is Lamar the Con Guy. That's Lemar the Con Guy. Find me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, all under the same handle. I'm here on Soul Bear RPG every Monday. One Monday I'm playing a soft, subdued preacher named Matthias. And the other Monday I'm playing a pimp named a merchant named Slickback. On Fridays I'm playing an asshole dragon on Tal'Dorei World of Sadness. And other than that, you can find me streaming Assassin's Creed Valhalla because that game will take me 140 hours to complete. And I'm only 52 in. What else? Oh, at the end of the month, I haven't decided what day. I'll be doing a Twitch Sings marathon. Going as long as I freaking can. Singing Twitch Sings before it gets destroyed and burned like my hopes and dreams of 2020.
And you did Elton John yesterday.
I did.
Good.
I did.
I loved you for it. Thank you.
You're welcome, Home Skillet.
All right. And like Dana said, you can watch us this coming Thursday, like I totally remembered.
We didn't play the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. You can come watch our Edge of the Empire Star Wars FFG game. We're running through and maybe wrapping up Mask of the Pirate Queen. They got a lot of planning to do still, I think. So, yeah, they do. We'll get there. And then next Monday is Surrender Your Booty, our comedic take on Ghosts of Saltmarsh, where I play Ariella Grandiana, a Sea Elf Battlemaster. And Lamar plays a merchant named Slickback. Yeah. So.
We are foils.
And then the Monday after that is episode 3 of Chicago by Night. Join us then. Check it out. And yeah, so we are going to go over and raid Behold Roleplay. So give them some love. We'll see you 2 weeks from now. Peace out, Girl Scouts, and we'll see you next 2 Mondays from now at 8 p.m. Enjoy. Goodbye.
Yes. Yes, blood. Blood.